Hi everyone, and welcome to our weekend vlog. I'm back from the Big Apple and it was so much fun. We had such a good time and we're tired, but it was really nice. It was nice to see everybody celebrate Gina's 40th. It reminded me of that TV show, My Sweet 16, you know, where they go crazy for a birthday, and it was just so cool. And Gina even had, what is her name? Sengay. Oh, I can't pronounce her name. I'll put it across the screen, but she was just recently nominated for a Tony Award for Broadway for the play Eclipsed. And she's a phenomenal singer, and she's one of Gina's friends, so she performed at the party, so that was a treat for everybody. Was just so fun. She had like a speakeasy gala party, and you literally had to go down an alley all dressed up, past the garbage bins, and you had a password just like the old speakeasy days, and then you open the door and here's this beautiful room with this really cool party. It was so fun, so much fun. And I made sure I saw as much as I can. Well, just go back and look at the vlog from last weekend that I posted a little late because I just got back, but it was really fun. So now I'm home and we're still in the reno stages. Still, there's so much to do, but it'll get done, and it's slowly getting done. So Richard's finishing painting the hallway, and our washing machine broke, so you can see things hanging out there. So I'm using, thank goodness, our tenant has a laundry room. So I'm just taking the laundry down there, and I'm just going to sort all our laundry and get it all done. If you get a chance to go to New York City and see this run of The Color Purple, or any run of it, but particularly this one because it's nominated, the whole show is nominated for a Tony again this year. So it is unbelievable. That's Cynthia, I think her name is Eviro, that plays Celie. Oh, and Heather Headley, that plays Shug Avery. And the girl from Orange is the New Black played Sophia. Phenomenal. I don't think I've ever seen any kind of production that excellent in my life. I mean, I cried through it. Deanne never cries. She cried. The guy in front of us was crying. When she sings I'm Here, the entire audience, I would say 99% of them are crying, and everybody's on their feet. And the show's not even over yet, you know? She's amazing. So I have my Color Purple t-shirt on. It's a little bit too small, but I don't care. It says too beautiful for words. I love it. That's one of the songs from The Color Purple. And on the back it says The Color Purple. And then of course I had to get a couple Color Purple. Deanne and I were the merchandise queens. So I got the Color Purple coffee mug. And it also, this was when Jennifer Hudson was singing in it, but they're both equally as well. Don't care. There's her name. Cynthia Erivo. Can you see it on the mug? So I got a coffee mug, Color Purple t-shirt, Deanne got t-shirt, sweatpants, and the mug. You know, we went a little overboard, but who cares? It was the best thing I've ever seen. I just want to show you guys the coolest thing. See my pretty poppies? Aren't they gorgeous? There's so many of them. And even though our kitchen isn't completely renovated, I still want to enjoy some of the flowers in the garden by bringing them inside. And I got this mason jar thingy. Let me go grab it. So the one I'm using right now is this one. So you just take out the lid from, you know, the regular let me see if I can just look there. And you put it where that, can you see? There, see? And it helps the flowers stand up so nicely. So this is for the wide mouth mason, and this is for the other one, like the jam jelly jars. There's 2 in there. I think I got them at Michael's. I'm almost sure I did, yeah. Mason jar accessories, but they really, really let the flowers stand so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the hallway's almost painted. I'll show you. See? No more sweet potato pie. Well, if you turn around and go like this, there is. But it's almost done. Oh, it's almost done. Ceiling's all finished. And the kitchen is all finished. And oh, we got our tiles yesterday for the floor. So here they are. It's not exactly the ones that we saw, but very similar. The ones that we had before were really, really big. And it was going to cost $2,000 to do that little kitchen. And so then we're like, no. So we got some Italian ceramic tile, and it was $600. So yeah, a lot cheaper and exactly the same look. And you'll notice this is a completely different table and chair set. So Richard had purchased this a while ago, and it's smaller and it fits way better here. So we put the other one, we dismantled it, put it in the garage, and if we have a big, huge family function where we need the huge table, we'll bring it out, and we'll, or even if because nobody ever sits at the table. So what we'll do is just bring out all the chairs, all those brown chairs, or that big table or whatever, because we're not going to get rid of it. But this table is just more spaciously, it's much better. And we're going to move it against that wall a little bit, because I have an island here, a little one. It's like a portable one. And so I want that, but we can't build it and put it up till the floors are done, you know. But yeah, so this table, it's really nice too. It's just smaller, a little bit smaller and higher. It's kind of got these high chairs with leather seats, see? So yeah. So I'm just waiting for Richard. We dropped some stuff off, but you know us, we get the best deals when we go to these Home Depot, any home renovation store. I don't know why, but we get good deals. So we were looking for some tile for the backsplash because we already got our floor. And Richard showed me this area that was all on sale, but there was nothing that really, you know, it just didn't match, or it just wasn't that great. And so he went off to look for something else and to get the hoses for the dishwasher. And I saw this one box of tiles, and I'm like, hey, that is perfect for our backsplash. So there's 10 in a box, and they were like $5.99 each. Yes, it was $60 a box. So for the backsplash, so that was pretty reasonable. And then we go take it to the till, and they charge us. We only bought one of them, and it was $40. Richard, how much was that piece? For what?
Yeah, you have the bill, don't you?
Yeah, but how much was it? $470 something.
Yeah.
So it ended up being $47 a box. But they only had like 8 to 10 pieces in the whole store. So they contacted the other store where we're going right now, and they have lots of them. They said, take the receipt and show them how much you paid, and then you'll just have to pay that much. So that's like $47 a box versus $60 a box, and they were already cheap, right? Mm-hmm. So that was such a bargain. So we're going to get those right now. So I'm just on my way. It is Saturday a.m. Excuse me. I'm on my way to my mom's. I'm going to pick her up, and then we're going to go get some bedding plants for my house and bring her over. And she likes to putz and stuff like that. So I'm trying to catch her before it's lunchtime at her place. Because, yeah, you know, I don't want to get caught up in that, because I don't know what it is, but it takes them forever to eat their lunch. Oh my God, forever. I hope the audio is good on this. I'm talking loud so that it will be, because my camera is in the other car, and Richard has that car right now. So I hope you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh, I have a little surprise for you. So I told you that we were expecting another grandbaby, and we found out the gender. I bet you guys would love to know. Is it another boy to add to the boy band, or is it a little princess? I'm just going to let you guys wonder for a little while what it is. I'm thinking, this is what I thought before I found out. If it's another little boy, that would be awesome, because I think then that would mean that the universe is telling us that we have been chosen to raise beautiful men for future brides. Or should they not? For the world. I shouldn't say for future brides, because they may choose not to get married. But we have been chosen to raise beautiful young men. And if it was a little girl, I would be thinking, how fun! I can do her hair. And, all the girly stuff. Except that I do the boys' hair. They have long hair. I've braided their hair. I put their hair in man buns. I put their hair in ponytails. They've worn man polish. So, yeah. Anyway, it is another little boy. Can you believe it? I am going to be the nana to 6 grandsons. 6. 6. Half a dozen little boys. Wowzers. So, yeah, I was so excited. I was just over the moon. Richard was in shock. He thought for certain that this baby was a girl. And I think it was because his mom passed away either the day before or the day after Julia found out she was pregnant. It was like right around that time. So he sort of thought, God opens up a window, closes a door and opens a window, and that it was a girl because of his mom. And he was positive, and everything we would do, he'd go, even if the TV channel went off, he goes, oh, it's a girl. Or if somebody won a basketball game, see, that means it's a girl. Like, he would just be doing, this was his ongoing joke. So when they posted, they phoned us first, and then they posted on Facebook that it was a boy. I thought he was gonna, the look on his face, it was pure, really? Another boy? The only girl that has been descendant of the Lipscomb, other than Richard has 4 sisters, which is incredible, because the male is supposed to determine the sex of the baby. And so Richard has 4 sisters, so you would think his sons would at some point produce a girl. So Jesse's produced the 3 boys, and Curtis has produced 1 boy. And then on the McIntyre side, that's Deanne, her husband comes from a line of all boys. So the odds for them to have a girl would have been pretty slim. So the only girl that's been, the only girl is Deanne. She's like the princess. And of course, the queen, myself. So it's kind of funny because we're the only girls. All the dogs are boys except for Deanne's dog, Charlie. She's a girl. So 3 girls out of 1,000 men. Pretty funny. But I just can't wait to snuggle him, to smell him, just to hold this newborn baby. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And now that we know what it is, it just makes it so much more exciting and real. And there's a little boy growing, and so fun and funny. So yeah, it's a boy. So I just picked up my mom. Say hello, Mother. Say hi.
Hi there.
And we had breakfast in the car, so it was kind of like a picnic in the car. And then we went to get some plants. Weren't they pretty?
Just gorgeous.
They were just beautiful, and it's so hot today. Whoa!
Oh, it's lovely.
Lord have mercy. So we're gonna go home, and I gotta show her the house, and then we will plant some of these. And if you guys wonder why I always have this kind of grayish, milky film on my face, It's sunscreen. I have to wear it, and unless,
Skin is beautiful.
thank you, but unless I stand there and rub it in for like an hour, it leaves this kind of grayish,
But look, it's so
but
good.
whatever. What can you do? It's better than getting blisters all over your face, right?
No.
So off we go to the home front. Forward and onward and forward. So I'm just in my backyard with my mama. And it's so good to get her out of the, where she lives. I mean, it's a lovely place, but, it's nice just to get into a real backyard. And she's planting my tomatoes. So I just wanted to show you guys my ode to the color purple. There's some lavender, and I think those are Dracaenias. So are these. Look how big they are. I don't know if that's the same. I don't think so. But anyway, and then I have my bird cage right here. And it's going to, hey people, after 40 some years, listen. A dishwasher. I'm so excited. Richard's just running a test run before he pushes it back into the wall to make sure nothing is leaking. But good job, Rich.
Thanks.
Really good. Richard installed it himself. Really good job. That's really good.
Just
You got a little bit of electric
I
shock.
got electrocuted, don't
You
I?
got electrocuted, but not electrocuted, but you got a shock. But you did a good job though, because you've never installed a dishwasher, have you? We have a dishwasher. If you could see the grin on my face right now, it's like perma grin. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna sit in these vintage chairs, or I suppose I could sit over there. And I'm gonna watch the boys play some soccer because Nana is so tired right now. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am.
There's a beetle on this.
That's okay.
All the beetles.
Okay.
Oh.
Please be careful of my beautiful flowers.
Okay.
Where did you find the balls, honey? Where were they, Oz?
Papa got them for me.
Where were they?
They were in the garage.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering where I put them all.
Ready? After can you? Fresh poo.
Well, pick it up. He
I'll
who
just take
he,
it away.
he who finds it picks it up. So we're on our way to St. Albert Greenhouse. Anybody that's been watching my vlogs for years know that's where we go to get a lot of our bedding plants. So I just have a few more things to get. I got some stuff with my mom yesterday, as you saw, but I didn't quite get enough bedding plants. So we're heading out there. It's always a nice little drive from Edmonton to well, it's not quite Morinville, is it? It's like halfway. You go to that truck. Remember when it used to be that old truck on the road?
Still there, isn't it?
Well, they just use the truck bed, like,
Yes.
because everybody used to use the truck as their landmark. But now that's kind of like their advertising. But it was an actual old truck that just sat there, and yeah. And now they use this. I'll show it to you when we get closer. See that yellow sign right there? And it's on the back of an old truck, and it says St. Albert Greenhouse, because everyone used to use that as their landmark, as like, turn left at the truck, go to the overpass.
But
turn
now they
left
have a sign called
Yes, St.
Albert
Albert Greenhouse, an actual sign. Oh, I did say petunias, didn't I? Because they are the cheapest.
Yeah, but they're not in here.
Annuals, 5-inch pot, $5.25 each.
Yeah, but you want the trees.
Yeah. Disadvantages of wearing a hat. Okay, my hat blew off, and I went to grab it and catch it, and it was off, and I hit myself in the head really hard with my hand. It kind of hurts. Oh, geez, So we planted a new hydrangea right here, and this one changes colors. It goes from green to pink, and then I think kind of a light reddish color. I put that in there. And we pulled out some of these forget-me-nots because they go crazy. And that delphinium is wacky. And this is my color purple garden over here. I've got lavender. I think that's another kind. I think I've already talked about this in this video because I think I'm losing my mind. But if I have, I apologize. But anyway. And then I got my old vintage buggy out. And that was Richard's brother's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had it in his garage, so he gave it to us. And what else did we plant? Oh, the pots up there. And those over there. And we still have these to do, but they're going on the balcony up there. And I put little flowers in my bicycle. Can you see it there? Little daisies in the bicycle basket. And what else did we do? Seems like we've been doing more than this.
Oh, this looks great compared
No, I know, but it seems like we've been doing... Oh, we put some peas over there in the corner because we don't have a lot of room or sun for vegetable gardens. So I'm just going to go check and see what Mr. Fitz is doing because I can hear him. Can you guys hear him? Listen. Yeah, listen to him. Fitz! Fitz! Hey, Fitzy! Come here. What are you doing back there? Come here, buddy. He's so little that we lose him all the time. Like, we can never find where he is, and we're calling him. And yeah, at least he comes when he's called. That's good. Because we can never find him. He's always somewhere. So we're probably going to turn the fountain on tonight, I'm guessing. And, oh, it's just so pretty back here. You know what I feel like, Richard, back here? That it's like you're in the country, but you're not. Look at all these daylilies. There's so many of them. And then we've got that nice bench over there. You guys remember, oh, my St. Francis fell over. I can't lift him, he's too heavy. So I'm in from outside and Richard's hosing everything down and I said I'd go in and make supper. This is the easiest supper in the world, I tell you. It's just salmon fillets I got at Walmart. And the white stuff kind of looks gross, but it's just Miracle Whip. And you just smear it on top and then you just put some dill on and then you cover the whole thing with foil and bake it for about half an hour until the salmon is done. Oh my goodness, so delicious. It is so good. I'm sure you guys have made this before, but if you haven't, give it a try. So we're just going to have some super easy, I hate using these kind of rices, these, but I'm tired from being outside, so we're going to use one of these long grain and wild rices. What flavor is this one? It just says fine herb. So that's what we're having. And a kale salad. So I'm going to take you on a little tour now that the yard is all cleaned up. It smells so good. So wait, let me turn the camera. I have no lipstick. Isn't that pretty? The guy told me that was a perennial, so I can put it in the ground in the winter. That's what he said. So we got all our tomatoes planted and our grapevine that's just going crazy. And it literally produces grapes. And it's all cleaned up. Look at all our pretty flowers. It looks so nice and it's all clean and smells so fresh. We just got a couple of stalks of corn there. We're not sure where to plant them. And we planted 3 of them over here. Down by the window there because it has to get a lot of sun. Our yard does not get a lot of sun. So I just got some plants up there hanging that need to plant in those pots and we're all done. Good job, Rich. Looks good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. So on that note, so anyway, thanks so much for watching and hanging with us this weekend. I don't know if it was that exciting of a weekend, but it was a true pleasure to have you come along with us again. It's just so nice to be home after such a crazy busy weekend in New York last weekend. It's nice to just enjoy the yard and the beautiful weather. So we'll see you guys all again next week. Bye.